Hey guys, so I'm gonna go in here. My wife's back there with the bunnies. I'm gonna go in there and get her to show off all our babies. We got a bunch of them. We got some brand new born ones that are about 2 weeks old. They're new to me because I don't spend a lot of time in here. And then we have some older litters. So we're gonna get to show you guys our bucks, our does, our mid-aged ones, and then our 2 week old babies. Hopefully the mama will let us get in there. So check it out, y'all. We didn't find anybody that wanted these guys, so these guys are
But I did find someone who wanted to eat them. So this guy for sure will be processed because he's larger. We'll get in here and weigh them once we get to processing so we can figure out, but I think he's gonna make weight without a problem. I've got another one that's good to process over there.
These guys are still not determined. I don't know if she's gonna put these guys up.
I've got 3 sold already.
3 sold, okay.
Mom is ready to be separated. I am actually overdue there. These 2 girls, one of which is bred and the other is not. We thought that Salander back there was a boy, and she is not a boy.
That's a girl.
She's a girl. We saw her being bred by one of the other grow outs.
So let me tell you something, guys. See these ears right here? That's what you want. See these smaller ears? She wouldn't be a very good breeder because those genetics are gonna get passed down. This one's a little bit better.
She's got longer, wider ears, and that's good for cooling down in the heat. Anyway, so she is bred. That's all right. Hopefully her kits grow out well and we can grow them out and eat them. That's the whole idea behind raising rabbits, is a meat source. So while we have sold several as breeders, that's Freya, and those are all that. Get closer, see if it'll adjust.
It's a little dark in there.
It'll adjust. See? Those are the little babies.
Those are a bunch of babies.
She's got 12 nuggets in there, and they all are fat and snuggly, and she hasn't lost not a one.
So in the other video, we kind of sort of showed them off. Now, I'm hoping she's not aggressive.
What are you doing, sir? Excuse me?
Will you let me? Can I? Can I touch the babies? I promise you I'll put them back. Oh!
There you go.
See you
There are
guys.
12 babies in there, like all.
So more than
on
anything,
top of
guys, we
each
do
other.
this because we enjoy it. But we also understand that we can't keep them all. There's just way too many of them.
Whoa. So she had 12. Let me unpile them a bit. Look at all those babies. She has 2 fawns. She has 3 or 4 that look just like her. Okay, she's getting a little bit irritated with us. That's all right. So anyway, she's doing great. And there's 12 healthy babies in there.
So this buck right here is going to get processed, right? We're processing him?
Yep.
Okay. So we won't talk about him. This one right here, this is Chunky. Now Chunky, I'm hoping we have a girl in there, and I'm hoping it's the lighter one. I hope it's the light. Ah. Okay, well. Sorry.
Pop, pop. Get it.
So Chunky was a special one for us. We got her last time, and now she is an older doe. But it looks like
She raises really fat kids. These kits and these kits are about 2 weeks apart, and these are older.
And they're about the same size.
And they're about the same size. So she has raised a really beautiful litter, and they're a really great size. So I don't need another buck. I wish he was a girl, but he is not. So we'll be keeping one of the blacks as a breeder doe to replace Chunky, because we'll keep her as long as she's still being productive. But she's an older doe. She's 3, and their productivity levels go down at about 3.
So we'll probably be able to get at least one more litter out of her before summer.
Oh, yeah.
2
Yeah.
maybe.
2 probably. I'm gonna try and get her bred here soon.
And then this one right here, she's our oldest doe.
She's our original doe, which we got from PJ at Rose Oak, and these are her beautiful babies that she had.
Look at the colors, guys. Amazing colors.
Of course, it's a boy and a boy. She's a female.
So if anybody's interested in some of these bucks, guys, let us know.
I will have several does available. So she's actually, I think I might keep her because I don't know. I'm thinking about it. But Asia is getting older too. She's 3 years old. She's about the same age as Chunky, and so she probably won't produce for us very much longer. So we will keep breeding her. I'll probably hold back this doe and see how she grows out.
Okay, so one of those is tagged for the homestead. And then these are our bugs. Ash, Zebra.
Yeah, he's a beautiful blue harlequin. And Ash is just a self blue. He's got some molting going on, so it looks a little orange as his fur is falling out because winter's almost over. And then we have, this guy will be processed, so we don't need to talk about him. But our third buck is Zeus, and he's a beautiful chocolate magpie. So looking forward to him.
This is not Zeus, guys. Zeus is over there somewhere else, and we're going to be moving him into...
He has been the father of all of the one rabbit with multiple colored furs, because he's got that orange and blue fur, so his kits come out magpies and harlequins.
So if anybody is interested in those colors...
This guy, together with Lola, gives all the colors. He's blue, and then combined with Lola, he and Lola have these huge litters, and they give blues and chocolates and black,
grays, chocolates,
chinchilla,
white. Here's your chocolate back here, and then there's a black one right there.
Lavenders or lilacs, which are these. We have blues like their dad, which is like her. We have this beautiful steel tip. We've had chinchillas just like Mama. So they have a great variety between them, and they grow out great. His ears are a little smaller than is ideal, but hers are huge. So between them, they make a really great cross.
That's a great cross.
She's a large rabbit, and
they're always...
They're always really friendly. Like, look at these guys.
That one right there is humongous.
Yeah, she's a big girl, but she's already been spoken for. So has the blue. I'm holding back this chocolate because she's a doe.
So guys, we don't breed for color. Please understand that. If you want a pet, then great, go for the color. But keep in mind that you also want big ears.
And you want good growth.
But the ears are very important because of the heat. Okay?
That was one of the reasons, or one of the traits that was bred for at the university, was to breed for heat tolerance because it's so hot here in Texas. And rabbits normally struggle at above 85 degrees. Your bucks in other breeds will start developing heat sterility above 85 degrees, which means that the bucks will not be able to produce because they don't have viable sperm. And that is not the case with the Tamuk, because they were selectively bred to have large ears, thin fur to keep them cool. And the bucks, if your buck cannot breed in the heat, you need to cull him from the program. Mm-hmm. Like I said, we're not going to continue to breed deep into summer, not because of him, but because of my doe. I mean, it's 110 degrees, and she suffered because I wanted to prove that they could breed, and they could indeed breed, but I lost one of my favorite does. So
we learned. Sometimes you got to go through some of those.
It can be done, and I suppose that I don't know. I didn't enjoy losing her that way. And look at all these friendly babies. They like to clean me. I must be salty or something. But they're all really friendly, as are most of our Tamuk Rabbits. Which is another positive thing, I think, is that they're very friendly and docile. I've not had but one, and we immediately culled her from our program. And she was not from our original program. I bought her from someone else, and she was just crazy. She did not tolerate being touched. She was crazy. Anyway, so we did not keep her in our program, and we got rid of all of her babies too. So we only tolerate easy keepers, nice mamas. The only time I would tolerate any kind of behavior issues from a doe is if she is being protective of her kids, and I guess that's okay. But I still need to be able to get in there and check those babies. It is also a myth that you cannot touch newborn baby rabbits because the mama will kill them. No, she will not. And if she does, then she's not a good mom, and you need to call her. You need to be able to get into the nest and check for babies, because a dead baby can chill and kill the other kids. So you need to be able to get in there and check to make sure that there are no dead babies, so that the rest of the litter has the best chance of survival. Usually moms do a good job of separating any dead babies from the rest of the litter by moving them to the front of the box. Otherwise they will eat babies that are already dead or have something wrong with them. It sounds awful, and it is, but it's nature's way. So that's the way things are intended to be.
So there you go, guys. If you want more information on our Tamuks, check out the other video that we just made previous to this one.
3 of these babies are available, by the way. She's taken, and she's reserved for me. I'm looking at her. But this pretty lilac, he's a male. She's a doe. So I've got 2 grays, which in rabbit world are called lilacs. And I have this black doe that is also available.
So there you go, guys. We were just sharing a little bit. I gotta close this cage up. So we just shared a little bit of our bunnies here, our Tamuks. So check out that other video of why we raise the Tamuks. And again, thank you guys for spending some time with us. And like the video, share it. If you got any questions, or if you're interested in any of these rabbits and you're local, reach out to us. Go to our Facebook page and use the messenger there and get a hold of us.
Yeah, sorry, no shipping available at this time. I don't know of a way. I'm sure that there's a shipping available, but that would then make it cost prohibitive for somebody to be able to raise them if we had to ship them far away. We priced them at about $35, and shipping, I really have no idea how much that would be, but that would at least double your price. And
plus shipping, again, we don't know the transportation or how they're going to make the travel, so if you're local, reach out. So again, guys, thank y'all. Like I said, like, share, subscribe if you haven't already. We got a bunch of videos on rabbits, on our Rabbitry itself. Check those out. Everything that we do in our property, we try to reuse as much materials as we can. So again, thank you guys, and have a good one.